Hello students. Today we are going to discuss our next letter for placing order. Let us see what is the learning objective of today's lesson. The learning objective is how to use conventions of formal letter writing, especially letter for placing order. Now you already know what is the layout of formal letters, and we have already discussed letter to the editor. Now we are going to discuss how to write letter for placing order. So let us see, as we already know that this letter also begins with writing the sender's address. Now here you have to write your address or the sender's address in the block format without any comma or full stop. Then you have to write the date. The date could be written in the Indian or the British style or the American style. Both the ways are applicable. After this, the receiver's address is to be written. In the receiver's address, the first line includes the recipient's title. In the recipient's title, you can write the manager or the dealer whom you are writing to, and then in the next line, the whatever the firm is, the name of the firm should be written, and in the third line, write the name of the city. Also write the zip code or the pin code. Then we write the subject of the letter, placing order for the following items. It could be the electronic items, it could be the furniture, it could be stationery items, it could be computer items according to the requirements. So whatever the requirement is, in short, you should write that we are placing order for the following items, electronics or whatever. Now we already know that the body of the letter is the most important part of the letter, and it is divided into three paragraphs. The introductory paragraph normally includes that with reference to the letter dated this, we are placing an order for the following items. Now you know that nobody places an order without inquiry about what are the items, what is the quality, what is the catalog, etc. So you already have had a conversation with them, and because now you are satisfied with their quality and their terms and conditions, that now you are placing the order. That is why you begin with that how, with reference to the letter dated, or you can have a conversation, and in the next paragraph, the middle paragraph, you write what are the items that you have placed the order for in a tabular form, and then there is a closing with the other terms and conditions being revised once, so that it is clear that they are very important and they are to be considered nicely. Then we have the subscription or the courteous leave taking. We can write yours truly or yours faithfully. And then it is the signature of the writer. And you can also write your designation. Suppose you are the sports in charge, suppose you are the computer in charge, or you are the you are the in charge of your excursion team. Whatever team you are in charge of, or you are a librarian, you can write that here as a designation. Now let us see that how to write a letter for placing order. Now normally we start the letter with what you have learnt about the company and its products. This is also one of the ways where you can say that your company is a very renowned company and has a big name and is very famous for its quality, especially in the apparels, etc. And then you will begin proceeding that you want to place the order for the following items. Now in a tabular form, you can include all the details and also the item name, item number, any other code that is required, the number of items that you are placing an order, and model number, and even sometimes the cost can also be written. and other specifications. So in a tabular form, we write this paragraph 2. Then in paragraph 3, we refer to how, when, where you would like the delivery to be made. So, what is the mode of delivery, when it is to be made, what is the timeline, what is the deadline, and where it is to be made. During the official hours, also, you would normally say that during these official hours the delivery should be made. Then, what is the discount expected? Sometimes you can ask for a big discount on bulk order. The mode of payment, whether it is cash or it is through check or it is through online payment. And you also have to mention that breakage during transportation would be borne by them. It is not on you. So all these terms and conditions are once mentioned again, though you would already have a conversation with them, but still we write so that it is always there in hard copy, and we can again go for a complaint if the consignment that is sent to you is not proper or is not meeting any of the conditions that you have asked for. And we close the letter with how you hope for the delivery. So this is how we normally go. Now, opening paragraphs. There are various ways in which we can write the opening paragraph. This is with reference to the inquiry letter dated 12th May 2020 regarding the purchase of this product. So this is how you are referring to a letter. This is a follow-up of our communication on 12th May and then on 21st June during regarding a bulk purchase. So you already had communication twice and now you are placing an order. You can also write simply with reference to your letter dated this. I would like to place an order for the following items. This is the most used one and the most simple one. Your letter of June 12th. Now you are making another reference that we had a letter communication on June 12th or a meeting on July 3rd or any conversation last week. Further to our telephone conversation yesterday, you can also have a telephonic conversation and then you are placing an order. Following our discussion last week, we can also have a discussion last week and now we are placing order. Following our meeting last Thursday, I refer to your letter of July 17th in which you had given the following terms and conditions, and because I am satisfied with these terms and conditions, I am placing the order for the following items. So these are the various ways in which you can write the opening paragraph. The middle paragraph is simply you would have to write that I am ordering the following items, and you have to make a table with the serial number, with the name of the product. You can also write the brand name. One more column can be included here, the brand name. Then here the variant is also written green, sensitive, quick, etc. And the quantity, that how many you require in number, and you can also mention the cost per piece of an item. So in a tabular form properly, the serial number, the product, the brand or the model, the quantity, the rate, everything is to be written to avoid any kind of confusion and ambiguity, because this is business and business has to be transparent. Now, closing paragraph. We have already made, there can be various details that you can write in the closing paragraph. Some of them are, we have already made 50% of the payment at the SBI today at 12:20 p.m. This is one thing that you have already made a part or partial payment already. Hope to receive the order delivered on or before 22nd of this month. This is the deadline you want to remind them. Kindly refer to the agreement on post delivery services such as clearance and stocking. Please find enclosed attached receipt of the bank payment. And receipts are also very important, so you would always provide the bill number, the receipt number, etc. Copy of our brochures table of content page. This is again a brochures page or the catalog page, to remind them exactly which product you have ordered, so it becomes simple for them, easy for them, and avoids any kind of mistake that could probably happen. So you can enter here all the things, like whatever is the mode of payment, whatever the discount is offered, whatever breakage would always be borne by them. So all the terms and conditions, the highlights of them could again be repeated here in the closing paragraph. Now there's a sample letter. Just go through this. We begin obviously with the sender's address. So here the sender's address is Blossom Public School, Ghaziabad, February 25, 2020. So this is the date written. And now we come to the receiver's address. The receiver's address begins with the recipient title. It could be the manager, the dealer, etc. Then the name of the company or group or firm, Sharma and Sharma Group, and the city is New Delhi, zip code 110001. Now the subject, we can write the salutation first, that is dear sir, dear madam, sir or madam, and then we should write the subject, placing order for sports items or for any other items that is mentioned in your question. Now to begin with the opening paragraph of the letter, we can write in this way: with reference to your letter dated January 25, 2020, our school wishes to place an order for sports items. You can also mention that next month your school is going to hold your annual sports meet, and for the same you require the following items. So this is your way how you write it. Our school wishes to place an order for sports items in bulk with your company. Bulk means it's a large order, so obviously they can provide you with a bigger discount. These items will be used in the activities room, gym, sports ground of the school starting from the academic session of the year 2020-2021. So here we know that this was already written in the beginning of the year. For the new session, they have demanded these items because every school, every organization, institution is always well prepared and is always doing the placing the orders before requirement. List of the items along with their quantity is given below. So this is the following list, or the items, the following sports items are enlisted below, and then we come to the list that we are going to order. Now in the list you can write the name of the items. First the serial number 1, 2, 3, 4 is to be written. Name of the items is required. Here it is: willow bats, wicket keeping pads, batting pads, match ball, match ball white, football, etc. Then we have to write the brand or the model or the variety. Whatever brand, whatever is the model or the variety makes the product specific, and so that you get exactly what you require and there is no mistake in the consignment delivered. Then the pieces needed, that how many items you require is to be mentioned very clearly, and you can also revise here the cost per piece that is already decided and negotiated, and you can even mention that here. So these are the various things along with the serial number, the name of the items, brand, the pieces required, and the cost would be included in the tabular form in the list of items that you have ordered. Then you write kindly deliver the order by March 10, positively. We expect a minimum discount of 15%. Now, when you are telling them that the order is to be delivered by March 10th or the end of this month, you can also include the timings that it should be delivered during the official time when you are present in the school. And then because it's a bulk order, it should be around 15% discount, or otherwise it could be 5 or 10% discount that you always expect because you are a regular customer also. Payment of the entire purchase will be done digitally. It could be through check, it could be through online payment, or any other cash could also be possible. And how, when it will be made? After the consignment is received and checked thoroughly, only then the payment will be made. And if defects are found in the products, the whole consignment will be returned without any payment. So you want good quality to be delivered, and if there is any problem, any error, any mistake in the delivery, obviously the whole consignment will be cancelled and no payment will be made. For any enquiry from your side, feel free to contact the undersigned. And still, even after writing and mentioning all the details, if there is anything that is still not confirmed or not clear, then they could easily contact you. Yours truly. Now, this is the complimentary close, and you should remember here Y is capital and T is small. So you can write yours truly or yours faithfully, and then the name of the person who is writing, that is sender's name. And you can also mention here whether he is the sports in charge, whether he is the computer in charge, whether he is a librarian, or any other person who is responsible and has the authority to place an order. So this is how you have to write this letter. Now, there is an assignment for you which you should write and practice in your notebook and send me on Google Classroom. This question goes like this: you are a dealer of books and stationery. Write a letter to Messrs. Vikas Publishing House, Rani Bagh, Amritsar, ordering some books. It is books, okay? Ordering some books and stationery items for your shop named Bharat Booksellers, Patiala. So you know that this is your address, the sender's address, the receiver's address is also given. So please write the letter properly, following all the guidelines that has been given in the video. I hope you have understood it, and practicing is also very important. And when you are practicing, if you consult the net or any other book, that should only be for consultation. While writing, try to write on your own. Okay, I hope you would have understood it.